Welcome to the Middle-Raged Podcast, where your hosts, Adam and Keith, get a bit cross about stuff that really doesn't matter. Bless them. Oh, and we should probably warn you that things can be a bit sweary at times.
Hello and welcome to this episode 33 of the Middle-Raged Podcast with me, Keith A. Pearson, and my co-host, Adam Eccles. Good something or other to you.
Good evening in here. I don't know what it is there, but yeah, good evening. And it is one of those things. Hello.
Thank you for that inspiring introduction.
I know. Yeah, it's just wrong.
Got a bit lost there.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
We should stress right from the outset. Firstly, we should start off with an apology because we've been a bit tardy getting this episode out, right?
Yeah, week or so late, aren't we? But it's all down to I don't know, that and travel. You know, what do you say? Do you like sex and travel? Well, then fuck off.
Well, I think Adam has been in the US of A for a few weeks, and I'm actually we travelled out. I think we stressed this before on separate aeroplanes.
Yes,
to different parts of the US. Adam has returned to the Emerald Isle,
I have.
and I am still in North Carolina, where it is in. The temperature is around about 30 degrees today. It was 34
Jesus.
yesterday. It's just fucking weird. It's nearly October.
Yeah, and that's Celsius, folks. The real,
yes.
the real temperature measurement system. The other one's ridiculous, right? But yeah, that's too hot for it's supposed to be cooler in these autumn months, isn't it? It's just.
Well, I was talking to my brother the other day, and he was saying they had a frost, right? And
okay, that's taking the
I should
piss.
be walking around in fucking jumpers and coats, and all I'm wearing is t-shirts and shorts still.
Yeah, because
in nearly October. It's very peculiar.
It's a culture shock.
It is a culture shock. What is also a culture shock is I don't have my full podcast set up here. So whilst I have my microphone. Dear listeners, I am not using all of my usual gear. So at any point, if I inadvertently knock over this temporary mic stand or electrocute myself because of their weird socket here that don't have switches.
You know what? I reckon American power, electricity, has to be a different range. We'll save that one. But so bad. What is going on, lads? But anyway.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll make it through without me knocking something over or being electrocuted.
Good stuff.
But I guess at very least it would make for a memorable episode and obviously a last episode as well.
So I wouldn't edit that out, obviously. I'd leave that.
And the irony is that it would be our most listened to episode.
It would. It'd be on the news.
Podcast that dies live on air. Well, not live, but yeah. You get my gist. Okay.
Let's try not to do that then.
Right. So as we've been off air for a little while longer than we anticipated, another thing that has just happened, which may well also be annoying, is the fact that my screen keeps dimming, and I got that bong noise. I don't know if anyone heard it. But,
no, didn't hear that. Right,
okay, that's good.
Okay.
Maybe it's just going on in my head. Maybe I'm just having this bong noise every 3 minutes. I'm probably going to see a doctor about that. But I'm assuming it's my PC.
Okay.
So we've got lots to squeeze in, have we not?
I think so, yes. So we've got some new supporters. So thank you to all of the people who went to, and I'm trying to
Buy me a coffee.
There you go.
/ middle rage.
Yes.
Oh dear. This is what happens when Adam has an extra week off, you see.
Yeah, you get out of that. My brain is fried. Basically.
Should we tell the listeners you're probably still suffering a bit with jet lag?
Yeah, it's been a week, but I still seem to have both. Yeah, that as well. I mean, actually, I think it's a combination of the two. Is that because I never had a week of jet lag before, but I still, it's hit me hard this time, and I feel like a bit rough, and then work and not fun. But anyway, buy me a coffee, .com/middle rage. Hang on.
.com.
Let me say that again.
You got the .com bit, didn't you?
They know where it is. All right.
This is like, do you know what this reminds me? Is back in the day, right? You used to get like TV presenters, very old TV presenters, having to give to read out URLs, right? Yeah. And they'd be like www. dot.
I've actually heard people say https colon / I'm like, you don't need to say that.
God. Make sure it's all lowercase.
Yes.
I don't know why I said that loudly.
info.html. All right. Anyway,
should we try that again now?
Yeah, fucking hell. So we've had some new supporters. Thank you to all the supporters.
Where did they go to support us?
www.buymeacoffee.com/middle raged.
That needs a fanfare.
Christ.
Probably more appropriate,
anyway.
To be fair. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
So anyway, we've got Emma for £2 a month, funny, unfiltered, and full of rage in the best possible way. Well, yeah, there you go. That's
Excellent.
us.
And we have, and I have to apologise to Sarah H, because when I replied to her donation on the middle-aged Buy Me a Coffee page, my screen auto-corrected her name to Sarah, and then I couldn't edit it, right? So apologies, Sarah, for giving you, and I'm sure that happens quite a lot, and it must be very frustrating.
Yeah, especially with the H at the end. It's, It's not
something happened. That's what I'm blaming it on, not competency or laziness or anything else, which is probably more realistic. But anyway, Sarah very kindly paid 20 quid for the year.
Nice.
Thank you for that. And said, always look forward to the podcast and the books. We kind of forget that we write books because we're not writing very many books at the moment.
Need to do that.
Yeah. And thank you both. So no, thank you, Sarah. That's very much appreciated.
Cheers. And also, last but not least, we've had John Lewis, and I'm not even going to reference. I'm not going to say anything.
Don't.
John Lewis paid £2 a month. Thank you both for shining a light on the petty annoyances and absurdities in the everyday world. Yeah, that's what we do. Especially the self-checkouts in the supermarkets and the employees there who look at you like you're trying to steal the crown jewels. To be honest, I don't think they make eye contact, at least with me. Maybe it's just me.
I kind of can see why. You do have that kind of... I think the female equivalent is called resting bitch face, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, my first wife accused me of having a fuck off zone. That's worn off.
It's a bit like Jupiter's rings. Adam's just got a circle of fuck off around him.
Yeah. It's worn off, though, as I've got older. So, people ask me directions and stuff, which I never know where I'm going. Don't ask me.
That is one thing, actually, I found over here is Americans are very chatty.
Oh, Christ, yeah.
They will talk to anyone, right, about anything.
Yeah, but you've got the same as me, right? As soon as you open your mouth, you're interesting.
Yeah.
Not for what you're saying, but for how you're saying it.
Where are you from? And at that point, London.
Yeah.
London. Because there's a chance they've heard of that.
Maybe.
As opposed to where I actually do hail from.
No, that's not going to work.
I have noticed that Americans are very chatty. So, I don't know how we got onto that subject. But, so it's back to John.
Crown jewels.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're doing their job, and they're looking at us like we've got an unexpected item in the bagging area. But yes, thank you, John, for your £2 a month. And it sounds silly, £2 a month, but those all add up, and they really do help us to keep going, right? Because there are all sorts of things to pay for to make this happen, believe it or not. But anyway,
I'm going to say, right, there's an added bonus that I didn't realize was an added bonus. It's certainly here, and I'll stop wanging on about America shortly, I promise.
Right.
But they interject way more ads into my favorite podcast than they do back in the UK.
Right, yeah.
And it is fucking annoying, particularly if you're like on a treadmill or something, or you're exercising or you're doing something else, right?
Yes.
So your phone isn't in your hand.
Yes.
I mean, normally you listen to podcasts when you're doing something else, right?
Yeah.
Cooking, cleaning, whatever.
Masturbating, yeah.
Oh, God. What are you listening to while you're masturbating? I'd have thought an audio book would be better for that.
I suppose. I don't know what people do. Just putting it out there.
Oh, I don't want to think about that.
Not to this one, obviously. Anyway.
If you've ever had a quick wank while listening to Middle Rage, please let us know at admin@middlerage.uk. Do not send photos.
No.
So, what was I saying? Oh, yes. So, adverts. Yeah. And of course, you can't forward the adverts thing because because you haven't got
the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you've got to sit and listen. And they're all American adverts for shit I have no interest in.
Yeah.
In very American, you know, the way that the Americans do things, and they're very enthusiastic.
Yes. Not good.
You know, they're trying to sex up something like getting your oil changed and make it sound honestly, even the dullest American sort of most downbeat accent would make, a typical Brit kind of cringe a little because it's so enthusiastic and you just, how much is it going to cost to change my oil? What's the fucking deal? Just we talked about this on a previous episode, right? Just get in, tell us what the fuck you're selling, how much it's going to cost us, how we do it, and then shut the fuck up, right?
That's okay, all
we don't need all this faux enthusiasm to go alongside it.
We don't like enthusiasm generally. I mean,
as a rule, I mean, there are certain situations where a lack of enthusiasm would be troublesome, one would imagine.
The bedroom and
yeah.
Doctor's surgery. I don't know. Oh dear. Well, anyway, but that's too enthusiastic. So long story short is you're not getting any adverts that you have to skip when you listen to Middle Rage, and that's mostly because we have kind people who donate a few quid here and there. So thank you very much.
Indeed. And on the subject of feedback, this is something we only started, I think, in the last episode, didn't we? When that was that we would read out any 5-star reviews, and we've had one.
We've had one indeed. So this comes from GCS1903. I don't know who that is, but
do you think GCS was born in 1903?
I doubt it at this stage.
Could be our oldest listener at 102.
Well, 122.
Shit, yes.
So it could be the oldest podcast listener ever. So
I think that would actually make them the oldest person alive today, right? 122.
So obviously that person has a lot of time on their hands and listens to a lot of podcasts. So no, but probably
you're not masturbating at 122 though, are you? I mean, one would imagine.
I doubt it. Not on your own anyway. Right. But anyway, so GCS 1903 says, like Waldorf and Statler, but British. Yes, indeed. So those are the chaps from the Muppet
Show. Yeah. Up in the balcony, weren't they?
The only reasonable people in that entire show. I think.
That was, I mean, Jesus Christ. Miss Piggy. If there's ever a more annoying character, even as a child, that Miss Piggy used to irritate fuck out of me.
Yeah, I always wondered why the street, it was Sesame Street.
Sesame Street.
Oh, that's the other one, isn't it? Well, the same kind of shit, right? But
Henson, was it Jim Henson?
Yeah, it just all looked so dirty to me. Like the city streets and everything was so filthy.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what New York is like.
Anyway. 1970s, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah,
it's amazing when you mention Sesame Street because there are certain things in there that still like when you hear those numbers count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
And these sort of very sort of poppy, I think it was a pinball machine, right?
Yes.
And the count.
The
count. Used to count, yeah.
Then there's the guy who's going to paint a 3. Remember him? He takes a number and goes and paints it on some random Random thing. What the fuck
I
are we
reckon
talking
whoever
about?
wrote Sesame Street was...
They're smoking
and
something.
who's the dude who lived in a dustbin?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, trash can.
Grover? Is it Grover?
Might have been.
Or the other fella. Is that the Cookie Monster? No, he doesn't live in the bin, does he?
He didn't live in a dustbin, I don't... Oh, he might have done. I don't know.
He lived in some... So they needed to be underneath, you see, so they had to...
Yeah.
Had to have these methods. But anyway, fuck's sake, what are we talking about?
Big Bird, Mr. Snuffleupagus.
Oh, yeah. All those characters.
Yeah, should we start again with that review? Because we've definitely gone off piece for this one.
So, two men having a moan, but with great advice on how to remove a stuck dishwasher. Right, indeed. So that was my... Yes. If that's not essential listening, I don't know what is, right? So thank you very much, GCS1903, for that lovely review. And it doesn't cost anything to leave a review, but the various algorithms and whatever all love that shit. So if you haven't, and I'm guessing most people haven't, because that was the only one I could find. I think
on certain platforms you can only leave a rating, and that is equally important. So, lots of people have left us some very lovely 5-star ratings. So
good, okay.
They are very much Spotify in particular. So we're very, very grateful for those. I think it may only be, I may be wrong on this, but certainly Apple Podcasts is the main one where people tend to listen, and I think that's where you can actually leave reviews. So
yes, right, okay. So if you don't do that, if you haven't got that, go and buy an iPhone.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
And then you can leave a review, or just figure out surely there must be a way to I don't know. Just leave the rating then, 5-star, whatever.
Rating, we're very happy with that. So thank you.
Yes.
And I think actually that brings us into sort of catch up corner, doesn't it? Because we have some further thanks.
That's right.
To throw out there.
Yeah, well, I was speaking of dishwashers, right? So I just thought I'd just throw this in. So as mentioned before, I had to pull out the old dishwasher and put in a new one, right? Grand. I did that, and I have a lovely shiny...
Wait. We do you not... Some people may not have heard that episode, and that sounded like a euphemism. I'd have had to pull out the old dishwasher. Pull out of the old dishwasher.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, dear. Well, if you haven't listened to episode 32, I think.
Yes, it was.
Then you should go back and listen to that, right? Because there's a fascinating segment where I talk about my fucking dishwasher that was stuck. But anyway, it now functions. A new one's in there, lovely jubbly. It's all shiny. Great. But what happens now is I don't know about everybody else, but I tend to, after dinner and after the day, load up the dishwasher in the evening and put it on basically, and then go to bed. That's, and that's been fine for many years, and that's still what I do. And yet this new one, when it finishes, it fucking beeps. But it doesn't just beep, it beeps like really loud.
It's not a Samsung, is it?
No, it's, I don't know what, some sort of no brand type of thing, Logic or something. But it beeps really fucking, like you can hear it all over the house, and it does it at like 3 a.m. Just not what you need. And there's no setting to turn that off. It's just that's what it's going to do. So I'm like, well, fucking brilliant, right? That's
maybe you could build a small wall of styrofoam blocks before you go to bed every night.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, maybe it isn't the jet lag that's ruining my sleep. It's the bloody dishwasher that wakes me up. Like,
but what's the alternative? I mean, you put it on in the morning, and then you open it, and then you get a wave of sort of superheated steam, don't you?
Yes, yeah.
And then you get... this pisses me off, right? Where if you don't leave your dishwasher I don't know, 3 weeks, right? Everything you take out, like particularly upturned cups and mugs and glasses, have a pool of water.
Yes.
Which then deposits onto everything below. So you end up having to dry everything up by hand.
Oh, well, I don't do
pisses
that.
me off.
I just shake it into the sink.
Sorry.
Well,
what do you do about your crockery?
Oh, yeah. Right. I don't know. No,
we're being childish.
But yeah, you're right. It's little drips of. Is that the fucking train?
Can you hear it?
Oh my God. Wow.
So just for some context, we were talking off mic about this. So I'm in a little town called Waxhaw in North Carolina. And in the middle of the town, there's a railway line that runs kind of parallel. I mean, literally runs through the middle of the town, parallel to the main street. And every hour or so, one of these fucking freight trains goes through. And then we're talking day and night here. And they blast their horn. And I recorded it going through yesterday, and it took an hour. It took 1 minute and 18 seconds to pass by. That's how long these trains are.
Incredible, isn't it?
And it's just the sound of the horns blaring, which you may have just picked up on the mic. I was hoping it wouldn't come through, but clearly it did.
That's inconvenient, but
it's inconsiderate. I mean, I don't know why they're doing it. I mean,
why do they need to blast the horn? Like you're gonna hear a bloody train, aren't you? Just
I mean, it's not speeding through. This thing is I don't know, fucking 3 miles long, right? I mean, it's trundling through at sort of, I don't know, 20 miles an hour or something.
Right.
I mean, I'm not really sure why they have to be so aggressive with a horn.
Wow.
It does feel in the UK. I think didn't they redesign, and maybe Ireland as well, and other parts of the world, right? Like the sirens on emergency vehicles, so they were like focused forward or something.
More annoying, yeah.
So they wouldn't be the sound wouldn't go out in all directions. It would just be front facing. I think they developed some sort of thing to reduce the sound at night or something.
Right.
But fucking hell, they need to do it with these trains because frankly, it's getting on my tits.
It is loud. It's that was unexpected, but okay.
There we are. Sorry.
Right. So, but yeah, the dishwasher sounds not quite that loud, but, but more or less.
There it is again.
God, I couldn't hear it that time, but okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, sorry, that was actually me.
Right. All right, so other things we're catching up on. Thank you to all the new followers and people who found us on X and have joined us recently, because that keeps happening. So good to have you on board the middle-aged train.
Yeah. It is actually... thank you. I'm not sure that deserved that.
No,
but,
I suppose not. In retrospect, that was a bit... Yeah. Never mind.
Leave that in. I think everyone should be party to that level of shame. Okay. And thank you to everyone who's reposted. Those reposts are really, really helpful.
Oh yeah, right.
Because we have seen the numbers of downloads have sort of ticked up quite nicely. And I think of it like this: right? If you repost it, some other mug is more likely to pay £2 a month, meaning that you don't have to, right?
Oh,
so.
Nice.
You could do your little thing. You could save yourself £2 by offsetting your guilt for listening to the podcast for free by getting someone else to do it. So maybe somebody, a colleague that you don't very much like, distant family member, anyone that happens to follow you,
the priest or somebody.
A priest.
Yeah,
Okay.
If you're religious and you go to church, your priest is talking about something to listen to. I don't know.
I'm wondering how many people listen to this podcast who are avid churchgoers. That'd be an interesting thing, wouldn't it, to find out?
Yeah, we should put that in the poll. In the
we need
census.
to do a new poll. We could ask all sorts of random questions. We could actually question, have you ever had a crafty wank whilst listening to an episode? I mean, these would clearly have to be anonymous for our purposes as much as anything. I mean, I don't think we'd want to know.
No.
if a particular listener was knocking one out during the happy ending.
Oh God!
So, well, I think we need to work on that before we get around to it.
Workshop it.
Let's do that. So, should we kick off with this episode's main topic of discussion, which happens to be diets?
So this is
and why? Why is this a thing in this episode?
Well, so where do we even start here? I suppose earlier this year I had medical reasons with which to I don't know. I had to
You're
lose
just a fat bastard.
Yeah,
that
well,
was your medical reason.
I mean, they're supposed
Imagine
to.
going to the doctor and they just said, Adam, you're a fat bastard, lose weight, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that would kind of work, I think.
Well, but it wasn't far off.
Okay.
As I know my doctor well, and, he kind of said...
He's Irish?
No, actually, he's not. He's English, but...
Oh, okay.
There you go. Fucking Jesus. Long Train. What's that band who does that song, Long Train Coming?
Is it Long Train Running?
Running, yeah, that's what I meant, yeah.
Is it the Doobie Brothers?
There you go, the Doobie Brothers.
That's a weird name for a band, isn't it? If your name is Dave Doobie and your brother is called Dick Doobie, right, and you're going to start a band, I don't think that is their actual names, but
Mick and Dick.
Doobie... I literally think the train's actually coming up the road now.
It must be. Is it in the back garden?
Literally about to pass the fucking house.
Okay, wow. Okay, sorry. Anyway, diets. Bloody hell. He's really giving it some, isn't he? I mean, I can hear this, right? But I wonder if it's actually going to make it into the thing. So if you're wondering, what the bloody hell are they talking about? There is actually like a train whistle. Is it a whistle?
It's
a horn, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You mentioned that at night, right?
Yeah, well, it sounds sort of haunting,
Yeah,
like,
there is. If all you need is a bit of like a dark evening and a bit of mist.
It's very like Stephen King 80s movie type feeling. It's it's that sort of vibe.
Yeah. It is actually 32 degrees out there though, so it's not very...
No snow on the ground. Okay, well,
not yet.
Right. Christ.
So the doctor who happens to be English, sorry, yes.
So long story short is I had to make changes in my life and lose weight, right? So not, it wasn't the end of the world, but it needed to be done. And so rather than, if you listen to any of these episodes, you'll know that I don't do the sort of online bollocks and the photos on Instagram and the fucking lycra and...
You save that for your OnlyFans page, right?
Yeah, that's right. God.
You pay 10 quid a month, guys and girls.
To not see it, yeah. God, imagine. Anyway, but yeah, so I haven't made a fuss about it and I haven't posted anything and, made it all that crap, right? But I have, in the last 6 months, lost 14 kilograms. Not the end of the road yet. Probably need to lose another 5.
What's that in poundage for the rest of the fucking world?
No idea.
Is it nearly 2 stone, right? Isn't it getting on for 2 stone? It's like 26 pounds or something?
Something like that in pounds. I'm Googling it, sorry.
Do people still Google? That's so 2022.
31 pounds, basically.
Just over 2 stone then.
Yeah. There you go.
Good work.
So, yeah. So that's, stage 1, not finished yet. And need to do a bit more, but not, it's fine. It's under control. But the reason for this rant is that I have done this without any fad diet, without any weird products, and most importantly, without posting it on Instagram. I know I'm now talking about it on the fucking podcast, right? But I'm not going no pain, no gain, and all this wank, right? I'm not. I haven't been to a gym either. I did buy a treadmill, but I haven't really used it yet because it's for days when it's raining, basically.
Yeah.
Which surprisingly, actually, there haven't been that many of in the last 6 months, right? So what I did do then is I cut out salt and sugar completely, or not completely, mostly. So no, but some people call it pop or soda or fizzy drinks or all of that crap, right? Cut all of that out. I mean, I didn't exactly guzzle them anyway, but they've completely gone. Also, beer. Aside from those beers we had in London, I haven't had any beer for...
Everyone is literally just checked out now. That's it. We're talking to no one. It's like you lost them when you said cut out beer.
Well, it's...
including me, to be fair.
It's I mean, you probably don't need to do it as completely as I did, but it's got fucking calories in it, right? So I didn't want to... I think somebody said to me, don't drink your calories. And that's because it's easy to do, right? You could just sit there and drink and you feel like you're not doing anything, but you're drinking the fucking calories, right? So this is... Look, I tell you what, I don't want this to ever sound wanky or pious or, condescending, because that stuff is exactly what you don't want to hear, right? For anybody who feels like they want to or need to lose weight or whatever, or become more healthy and stuff. You just don't want the wank and the condescending discussion, right? So that's, I'm not going to tell people what to do. But this is what I did, right? So I cut out as much salt and sugar as I could, stopped drinking beer. Not that I drank much anyway, right? But cut it out. And basically I ate porridge or something and the smallish lunch, but I don't count any of that in a calorie counter on my nap or anything like that. I just eat basically something healthy. And then I have a reasonably normal dinner, like spaghetti or whatever. But the key thing here, I suppose, is that I also do a daily walk. And that's all I do is go for a walk, right? It's not gym, it's not running, it's not jogging, it's not, I don't know what other people do.
Cycling.
Yes, right. All of that stuff. So it's free to go for a walk, right? You just get up and go for a walk.
At the moment.
Yeah, true enough.
That'll be taxed soon.
Yeah. And so obviously I didn't want to spend any money. I didn't have a lot of time because I have 2 jobs and, it's hard enough to find the time as it is, right? So it needed to be done, but it's minimal. So, and I suppose the key thing overall here is that all of this sounds fairly boring. I didn't do the stuff that people think you need to do, and yet it worked, and continues to work. And I feel better. I've definitely lost weight, have more energy, and all of that crap, right? So what we're ranting about, I suppose, is the system of all of these ridiculous diet things and all of the online pressure, and especially anything that's directed at young girls, right? All of that is so fucking toxic that it certainly deserves our wrath, I think.
Oh, 100%. I don't think actually we decided that this is going to be a 2-parter, because not only are all these ridiculous fucking supplements and diets, but there's also the equipment stuff.
Yes.
And so the second part will be, everyone must have seen, if you've ever looked at a shopping channel, right, or picked up a magazine, there'll be an advert for some new device that you can use for 10 minutes a day and shed the pounds. And
right.
This stuff gets purchased, and then 2 weeks later it's in a garage or a loft or on Facebook Marketplace, right? It's
100%,
just crap. But it's the billions of pounds that the companies will pull out of people's pockets, because people want to lose weight, right? I mean, I say people, I mean, it's generalizing a lot, but I guess if you polled 100 random people and said, would you like to lose some weight? I would imagine that 90+% would say, yeah, I'd like to lose anything between, a few pounds and, the size of a small island or something. Not particularly over here. So it's kind of the fact that a lot of this is false promises. It is the monetization of what is so basic. Everyone needs a certain amount of calories to survive every day, right? I think it's like 1,800 for women, 2,000 calories for men.
Right.
And weight loss is just basic maths. A pound of human body fat is roughly equivalent to 3,500 calories.
Right.
Okay. So if you're 500 calories under your maintenance weight, maintenance intake, right, then you're going to lose over the space of 7 days 1 pound.
There you go.
Simple.
Right.
But the problem is with this is that you will not be, quote, beach body ready in 4 weeks by doing that, right? And this is the premise of a lot of this stuff. It promises almost instant results that these things somehow manage to hack human biology in some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
What we didn't think about actually, when we haven't talked about, maybe we will at some point, is these new super drugs that they've got. Is it Manjaro? What is one of them?
I don't know.
These are injections you get. You have to get them on prescription, I think, or you have to go to private clinics. They're fucking expensive, like a couple of $100 a month.
Yeah. And what does that do?
Basically, I think it suppresses your appetite. I think that's how they work, right? But these are huge. And there's been numerous celebrities and public figures who've been, taking these various drugs. I think Manjaro's, that's a brand name or something. I think they were working a similar way.
Oh, but that.
I don't know about that. I'm thinking,
no.
And apparently the results are very, are incredible. And
but short term,
I don't know, I want to be a guinea pig, right?
No. I mean, anything like that changes your physiology or your brain functions or whatever, I'm not interested in that.
No. And the issue is with a lot of these things, and this is something we'll come on to, it's almost sounding like we're talking sense now, and this is very off brand, so we're going to have to bring this round. But essentially, they all provide a short-term fix. And the fundamental problem with a diet is it feels like you're punishing yourself, right?
Yes.
You are not eating the stuff you want to eat, right? In fact, you're living on, as you will come on to discuss, some awful stuff.
Yes.
And you're being told that you have to work out, right? And as Adam very rightly just said, working out can be going for a nice walk, right? It's
exactly.
Not, you don't have to go to a fucking gym. You don't have to, run a marathon.
Yeah.
Just move. Just get off your ass and move, all right? For half an hour a day. And it is the one thing that if we're going to give any, this has got to be the end of the sensible advice, right? Because otherwise people are really going to just tune out now. We're not going to get any reviews for this.
What the fuck are they talking about?
I know. We actually sound like fitness gurus. We have seen some videos, so that makes us essentially gurus in this day and age. Gurus are the new experts, right? You can't call yourself an expert on something because people expect it to be, have some level of expertise. But you can call yourself a guru, I've noticed.
What about a buff? You know those
a buff, like a history. You can only be a history buff though, or science. Or you're like a science nerd, history buff.
Yeah, like what do you call it? The Civil War. There, a lot of people are buff. What is a buff? I thought that was like when you're 6-pack,
Well, it's a buff is the verb, isn't it? It's to polish
clean
something, right?
Yeah, so
buff it up.
Okay. Then what's that got to do with knowing about Civil War?
It also sounds something sexual, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I gave her a right good buffing.
Yikes.
Oh, dear.
Okay,
so we're back on brand now. This is what they tune in for.
Yeah.
Our childish back and forth thing. So what was the point I was trying to make? Right. So this is my final sensible point.
Okay.
Compound effect. This is what we're talking about. Okay. It is doing small things over a prolonged period of time.
Yes.
Will create effective results. And it doesn't matter. It's like saving money, right? If you stick £1 a day in a jar, well, not a jar, that would be fucking stupid. But in a bank account, I don't know if you're going to go into town on a bus that costs you £2 to put your £1 in the
no,
bank.
You have to do
that
it.
Probably wouldn't be work.
Do it online somehow.
But it's if you do that, then at some point you're going to have enough money. Yeah, you could. Perfect. You walk to the bank, actually, then find out the bank is shut
because it's lunchtime,
or the branch shut down 3 years ago. Some sort of streamlining.
Yeah,
exercise,
no, they don't. They don't have any cash there, and they can't take cash or deliver cash. Yeah, it's just
or there's a processing fee. Yeah, admin handling fee. Yeah. Right, so that's not going to work.
Don't go to the bank.
I think we just basically undermine my complete argument. But the point is that if you do small things over a period of time, you will get quite dramatic results. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. So it's taken me 6 months. It doesn't seem like it's 6 months, but it was March and now it's September, so that's 6 months, right? So yeah, it's taken me that long to lose £30, £31 or whatever. But I didn't have to join. I didn't have to do any of these faddy weird things. I didn't have to take meds or inject my ass with something or, just none of that crap, right? So yeah, yes, it took 6 months, but I don't know. I haven't changed.
The most important thing about it, though, from your perspective, and to be fair, this is how I started off on the same journey as Adam back in 2011. The same journey. What a cunt. Sorry.
Oh dear. We're gonna have to change the name of the podcast now to I don't know, middle health or middle.
Oh, don't.
Mindful.
Okay. Well, I promise this.
We put some mindful music in
over this bit very soon, right? And normal service will resume. But it's
there you go.
Thank you. Do you know what happens when you do that stuff? It becomes habitual, right?
Yes,
so you have bad habits, and that's how you end up, being tubby, right? I did, right? And we've all been there, middle age. You get comfortable in life. You don't move around as much. Blah blah blah. And you start getting bad habits. Well, then weirdly, you can get new habits, right? And those habits are better for you. And because you're doing them over a period of time, how long is it? I think it's like 3 months or something before something
kicks in. Yeah.
And it's the same thing, right? I have the same dull shit for breakfast and lunch every single day, right? And I have done for years.
Yeah.
And I don't even think about it anymore. I don't think about buying it. I don't think about cooking it, eating it. I say cooking it, it's a bowl of cereal at lunchtime. But I don't even think about it. It's just a thing that I have to consume at lunchtime to give me some energy to get through the rest of the day. And that's it. And I don't crave anything. I don't want snacks. I don't want... not hungry ever. It's just because your body gets used to it. That's and if you fill your body full of shit, your body gets used to shit and you feel like shit.
Yeah. I tell you what, it is tough. Those first couple of months are fucking
brutal.
And I don't know, like how many times I walk to the fridge and find myself at the fridge thinking, why am I at the fucking fridge again? And then what I figured out, and as you've said, right, is if you don't have anything in your fridge, then you can't eat it. Right?
Or have stuff that you can eat. I don't know, a packet of grapes, right? Or
fruit, of raisins, even like something.
Some mini Rivitas.
No, yeah.
Listen, if it's not stuff that you like, right? If you think you're genuinely hungry, which you're probably not.
No.
If you're a snacky type of person, now here's the thing: is there such a thing as a snacky person? Or is it just that we are all
conditioned?
Yeah. Interesting question.
I think.
But if you are that type of person that every now and again, right, you think I just fancy something, then if you've only got dull but nutritionally balanced stuff, low calorie, low carb, low fat, low sugar stuff in your house, then what are you going to snack on, right?
No, exactly. And it got to the point where I didn't want it anymore at all. I don't snack anymore. I don't go to the cupboard anymore or the fridge, or it just doesn't happen anymore.
Just broken the habit, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's not. It still sounds wanky, right? It still sounds like we're talking stupid, but I'm trying to put it in terms that doesn't sound wanky. It's basically you just have to do it, and it just picks up, and I don't know, it just It's going to sound wanky,
the
whatever.
Next episode where we're going to be talking about sexual health and erectile dysfunction,
Christ,
men's mental health. Or
there you go.
Trying to sound earnest and like we know what we're talking about.
Menopause advice. Let's do that.
Oh yeah, I reckon that would be great. I mean, 2 middle-aged men doing menopause advice. Can you imagine?
Just calm down. Oh dear, sorry.
Shed a few layers.
All the women have just fucking tuned out now, but
I think most of them tuned out a long time ago. Right.
Anyway,
so, on that, I think we should probably shut the fuck up on that. We've done a test. I feel dirty now.
I know. I know. It's one of those things, right? You just have to say it because maybe somebody will. This is going to sound like wank. Maybe somebody will find this useful, right? I mean, fuck's sake. I mean,
join us on our journey.
Fuck's sake. Nah, well, or don't. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. But yeah, that's what worked for me. And I mean, everyone's different, and it is very hard to begin with. But again, sound wanky, but it does get easier to the point where you don't even wonder. You're wondering why was it ever hard, because it's not anymore. So it's hard to remember what it was like. But yeah, I don't know. Right, fuck it.
There we go. So, shall we get on to actually talk? Now, this we think is a bit more amusing. So, we have researched some of the more, can we put this, more radical diet plans.
Yes.
Okay. And we're going to whip through these. It's quite a long list, to be fair, and we may cut it short.
Cut some of these, but
now here's the thing, right? We have inserted our own diet plan in this, and it's complete bullshit.
Yes.
But as we go through them, you need to decide, dear listeners, which one is Adam and Keith's bullshit diet and which one is a genuine. And these are all, bar one, genuine diets.
Yep, genuine that somebody has done.
And they're being sold, packaged as methods for people to lose weight, right? And probably with some sort of accompanying program and some fitness guru and
Weight
blah, blah,
Watchers
blah.
and all that sort of work.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So someone's making money out of this bullshit, okay?
Yeah.
Except one, which is actual bullshit. But we're going to leave right to the very end before we tell you. There's a little hook. So if you want to know which one is bullshit, you've got to hang around to the end. But we do promise not to give any more fucking advice, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Apart from, I don't think you should try any of these.
Or if you do, please let us know how it goes.
Yeah, or if you survive, then let us know.
Well, that brings us nicely on to the first one, right?
Yeah, so...
diet number one.
And diet number one. Feel like Cilla Black.
Now, there's a reference that probably only half of the people listening will get.
Do you know, actually, completely aside, and I'll keep it brief, but I don't watch TV, right, at all, and I haven't done for 20-something years, right? So this was a shock to me, but apparently there's a dating program in the sort of theme of Blind Date, wasn't it, with Cilla Black?
Yeah.
But now it's called Naked something. And they basically make people be absolutely fucking completely naked, and they start showing their feet or something. And
this is called Naked Attraction, right? This just goes to show how long you are, because it's finished now, right? But it's been on for years.
Oh, really?
You have.
Okay, so. Do
you know the premise of it?
Not really, apart from
you've watched it, haven't you?
No, I haven't at all, because I don't even know how to. But somebody at work was talking. Oh, God knows what they were talking about. But this came up, and I'm like, "You've got to be kidding me!" Like I remember, watching fucking Blind Date with Cilla Black because there was nothing else on, right, back in those days. But to go from that to actually butt naked, knobs and everything.
There's 6 people in basically like I don't know how you would call them. They're like little kiosks, right?
Okay.
Lined up, okay. Right. And they start off with just showing the lower part of the body, so like sort of knees downwards, right? Basically feet. And then the person who is the picker, they go along and they examine, and then the screen goes up a bit more, showing off their genital area. And then another inspection, and it goes up to show the chest. And then finally, the head, the face, and then they get to talk. And then what happens is the person who's doing the picking fucks off and then comes back naked and then picks the final one of two. So basically you eliminate one. So basically, if you don't like someone's thighs or their labia or their bollocks, you get rid of them. And
oh my God.
I know.
What is going on? I mean, this is why I don't watch TV.
There's worse, honestly, there's worse stuff now. I mean, some of it, there was one called MILF Manor.
What?
And this is where a group of 20-something lads got teamed up with a group of sort of 50-something women, right? And they all have to hook up.
Oh, good God. This is the state of... People should be ashamed.
It's the decline of Western civilization, really right?
Like, seriously. I mean, I know the American... They wouldn't put the cock and balls on American TV, right?
Definitely not, no.
No way. But still, I mean... anyway, back to...
Diet number one.
Diet number one. The tapeworm diet. Right. So tapeworm, this is a parasite. And apparently you can get a pill containing tapeworm cysts. I mean, that doesn't sound good in the first place, right? So that the parasite, basically, you're literally installing a parasite in your own body willingly because it will eat some of your calories. But like, fuck.
What else is going to eat while it's in there?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing that you want to get rid of, surely. Like, not actually. That is...
It's not a probiotic, is it?
No.
It's an actual fucking tapeworm.
That's a fucking living creature in your body eating your
Do you know what
food.
I'm thinking of? You seen the movie Alien?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, nasty. I mean, I suppose it does make you lose weight because the parasite is eating all your food, and you're not
before it's digested and hits in your system.
Yeah. So, but fucking hell, you've got this thing in you. Oh no!
This is okay.
I mean, how disparate, how fucking
stupid.
Wouldn't that make you put the packet of cheese and onion down?
Yeah, you would. Do I eat this packet of cheese and onion crisps, or do I have a parasite inside my stomach?
Which is easier? I mean, fucking hell. It's the sort of thing.
There's no stack food I would want to eat that badly.
No,
not even a packet of Cadbury's chocolate fingers would push me towards that.
Yeah. Christ on a bike. So that is pretty brutal to start with. I mean, the fact that anybody invented this as a thing, and then the fact that anybody went and bought that and took it.
Who was the first one to try it? I guess it was somebody who accidentally
just went
consumed a tapeworm,
India or somewhere and got a fucking tapeworm and was like,
lost a shitload of weight. I thought,
let's make money here.
Fucking hell.
I'm
going to guess this is probably an American thing, right? Or could be Australian. Or could be Asian, though. No,
maybe.
Not sure.
Don't know.
Okay.
Didn't look into it that deeply. But
if anyone has tried the tapeworm diet, please let us know how it panned out. Would you give it 5 out of 5 stars?
I lost 3 stone in 3 days.
Yeah, much of it was my internal organs.
Yeah.
I now have to use a catheter.
Life goes on.
That brings us on to diet number 2, which is the cotton ball diet.
Oh my God.
Eat cotton balls soaked in juice to feel full without calories. Well, juice in itself is going to have calories, okay, right? So that's bullshit right off the bat.
I mean, cotton ball, these are the things that you sort of buy. I don't know actually what you do with. Is it something to do with makeup?
I think.
Yeah,
I think it's something to do with. That's probably why we don't know.
Women have these massive bin bags full of cotton balls, and they seem to just go and they find them then like in the bin, like with all this sort of red stuff, or like they've been through some sort of hell. Anyway, God knows. But yeah, to eat those then, imagine biting in. That'd be all sort of weird.
Oh, it puts my teeth on edge.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, that is.
No.
And it's I mean, is it just cotton? I suppose it must be just cotton. And so
it has to be organic cotton. I mean, if it's like,
go and eat the pillow filling.
You know those styrofoam chips you get in packaging?
Yeah.
I wonder if, because they look a bit like What's-Its, don't they, right?
Yeah, put some salt on them.
Yeah, a bit of cheese seasoning, spread them on, and away you go.
Ooh.
I mean, they'd fill you up.
They would, yeah. I mean,
you wouldn't shit for a month, but
you'd float. Right. You could post yourself to America. Dear me. But yeah, so cotton ball diet. I mean, Christ, again, like, just at that stage, just eat the Rivita, right?
Again, it comes down to who tried this first.
Yeah, I mean, accidentally, maybe like imagine like a kid accidentally eats a bag of these cotton balls because they're
cotton candy.
Yeah, they look like they look like marshmallows or something, but.
Candy floss, obviously. I don't know why I said cotton candy. I don't know. Sorry, I apologize.
You've been indoctrinated already.
I have. Forgive me, please, listeners. I'm going to go and self-flagellate now.
Good idea. That's what everyone else is doing.
To this podcast.
Right.
Should we move on to number 3?
So before our intestines are blocked, the baby food diet. So replace all your meals with jars of baby. This is the stuff that sort of comes in little packets.
Little pouches and jars.
Mushed up, like it's always like
purified, isn't it?
Yeah. So it must be. I mean, it's probably in theory. I suppose you can sort of see where they're coming from. Like, but you got to feed babies this healthy stuff. There probably isn't tons of sugar and salt in it.
They are balanced.
Yeah, but it's made for little babies, not for humans.
It's literally for a baby that's come off the tip, right?
Yeah.
So they're weaning foods, and they're purified to the point they're basically just nothing. It's essentially the consistency of a yogurt, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever had a little baby who's got an upset tummy?
Oh God!
Imagine now you're eating that food. I suppose that would make you lose weight. I mean,
it'd be a very expensive way to, because they're fucking expensive,
that's right.
aren't
yes, they are. Yeah,
unless you're purifying your own food. But isn't essentially it's just then soup, right? Because that's what soup is.
Basically, yeah. But it's, I mean, it's probably.
I actually had soup last night. Butternut squash with roasted peppers. Very nice. It was too. Well, not so good. That's the trouble with a lot of soup. There's such condensed fiber.
Yes, right.
So it's very good for you and very filling.
Yeah.
But all that fiber, chucking a couple of slices of wholemeal bread and ooh.
Yeah.
That's right. It wasn't the only train. The train was not the only thing that was
honking all night.
God.
Right. Wonderful. But I mean, that one isn't too bad. It's just ridiculous. I mean, you're going to go to take your lunch out of work and it's a fucking little pear and strawberry.
Do you know what the other thing, though, is my son, Miles, he had he didn't obviously have a baby, but he and his wife had a baby back in January, right? So little Emily, who is my granddaughter, is now 9 months old.
Oh, wow.
And my son has decided that he quite likes eating rusks, Farley's rusks.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You think about it, right? If you're going to have, you can have an actual biscuit, like a chocolate hobnob or something, or one of these rusks. The rusk is a much better option.
Is it?
Very low in sugar.
Oh, right. Okay.
But it's kind of the same thing-ish.
That's interesting. The rusk diet.
Well, I think it comes back to what we were talking about snacking, right? If you're gonna and doing these small things. So if you're used to having some biscuits, so I love a biscuit with a cup of tea about 8 o'clock at night, right?
Right.
And that was always one of my Achilles heels because I would have biscuits or cake or something. And I used to sit down with a packet of biscuits, which in itself is a stupid thing to do because, as we know, us Brits, give us a cup of tea and a packet of biscuits, and we will fucking dunk like it's an Olympic sport. Okay. Here's Pearson sitting down with a packet of custard creams. He's on to number 12 now. Oh, look at his technique.
That's not going to go well, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then I realized, right, what you do is you take out those really high calorie, like the chocolate hobnob or the chocolate anything is a nightmare, right? And you stop dunking and you just have a couple of rich tea and maybe an aged single digestive, and you get the same sort of sense of I've had something sweet and blah blah blah. But because I put them on a plate and brought them into the room,
fancy,
yeah. Look at me. You after a while you go, well, that's enough. I don't need 8 chocolate digestives in one sitting, and that's about 800 calories right there.
Right, yeah,
I know. So, but you don't think about it while you're gorging yourself on them. You think, oh, these are the best things in the world, and then you hate yourself afterwards.
Yes, yeah.
So anyway, I would suggest try a Farley's Rusk. Other brands of Rusk are available, I'm sure.
We're not sponsored by Farley's.
But my son definitely swears and says, that's his go-to thing now, rather than the natural biscuits. So there we go. We've introduced a new diet into our already long list of diets. So which brings us nicely on to diet number 4. This one, Jesus wept. Cabbage soup diet.
Speaking of toilet breaks.
Eat virtually only cabbage. Oh, can you imagine the smell of your house, right? You can have anyone come round if you're boiling cabbage on the stove.
Yes.
Day after day, because that stinks.
It does. It's an Irish thing as well, bacon and cabbage. And my God, you can
taking out the only good bit of that.
Yeah. Well, it's like it's got a certain tang, doesn't it, to the air? And I mean,
you could chuck in Brussels sprouts and maybe to mix things up, or broccoli. I mean, all of that stuff. Any type of green vegetable that's stewed, and then you're drinking the liquid waste of that. I guess it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck me. There's not exactly a lot of calories in actual cabbage, right?
No, I mean, cabbage soup. That doesn't sound appealing in the best of times, to be honest. Unless it's.
Are you allowed to season it?
It doesn't say, but I mean, imagine you shouldn't put too much salt in it, because then you'll retain the. We're getting technical again. But I mean, you'd have to do something, wouldn't you? Chili sauce, maybe. Throw in some Tabasco.
Or a hamburger. Seasoned with hamburgers.
Yeah. Or wine or something. But wow. I mean, that's just water and cabbage and something flavor.
It's prisoner of war diet, they should have called this, right?
Yeah.
No one's going to stick to you. I reckon you would definitely lose weight very quickly. You would, I suspect, within maybe 3 months, look like you had AIDS, maybe.
Yes, definitely.
If that's all you're living on, that's very unhealthy.
There's no vitamins, or vitamins, as they say,
or fiber, or any of the shit you need to live on.
Yeah, you're gonna get scurvy, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh God, that's not good.
Your teeth will fall out. No, that's not. I mean,
but you will be beach body ready.
Oh yeah, you look beautiful when your skin is grey and pale and
emaciated prisoner of war look becomes a fashion. Then great, go for it. But not one I would recommend.
That heroin chic, that kind of look.
That was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, sort of dull grey eyes and
yeah. Okay, so
lovely.
Moving on.
Okay. So number 5, the circadian fork diet. So this is an interesting one. So eat what you want, but only with a small 2-pronged fork. The logic is that you put less in your mouth.
Like a tuning fork, right?
Right.
But smaller. Okay.
So a little sort of prongy thing. Yeah. You can only put a little bit in your mouth over time. You'll retrain your body to accept smaller portions of food. I mean, So that makes some sense, I suppose.
I guess if you think about it, most people, right, we overeat because we're shoveling it in.
We're eating with a shovel, yeah.
Yeah. So by virtue of the fact that it would be much harder to do that and your food will get cold quicker, and I can't eat food that's cold. I mean, I just can't do it.
Unless it's the brown flakes, right?
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, if I'm
it's
sitting there, I can't eat.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that thing, right, when you open a tub of soup, right? The smell is revolting.
Yeah.
And yet, weirdly, 5 minutes later, when it's bubbling away on the hob, it's amazing.
Yeah, what is that?
Isn't that weird?
I'd have to Google what that is about or ask the robot. Yeah, what is going on?
Oh, it's not just me anyway. I'm glad about that because honestly, I open soup and I want to vomit.
Yeah.
But then 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later,
rock and roll.
Very peculiar.
So
I'm not sure how that would work with the the circadian fork.
Yes. So I mean, two-pronged. I'm imagining that you normally got 4 prongs on the fork, haven't you?
Yeah.
So if you take out the 2 middle ones, I suppose that's what it means, because then it's
surely the outer ones, because otherwise, if you were trying to pick up, I don't know, peas or something, fucking hell, imagine trying to balance your peas on that. I mean, you would definitely lose weight because it would take you 3 hours to eat a meal.
Yeah,
it would be
exactly.
If you started off at lunchtime, it would be dinner time by the time you'd finished, and you probably wouldn't be hungry. You'd say, "Oh, fuck this," and just go off and do something else.
That's it. Have I said this before about the do you know the poem about the what is it now? I eat my peas with honey. I've done so all my life. It makes them taste quite funny, but it keeps them on the knife.
I've never heard that.
Really? Okay.
No.
My
Are you
dad
sure
used to say that all the time. Yeah.
I like the logic behind it, but
But no. Anyway. So yeah, I'm imagining that's something like the 2-pronged fork. It's a weird thing, and it's gonna. I mean, it would actually sort of taste weird, I think. But yeah, I mean, you'd get bored.
Okay, so it's not the worst one that we on the list, but it's okay, so where are we now? We're on number 6.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that, and I think that's got mixed up.
So we'll get rid of
Skip that one.
We're now on to number 6, which is this is a fucking thing, isn't it? And this comes in various varieties, and that's the cleansing diet.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, where you just drink fucking lemon juice, maple syrup, and cayenne pepper, right? And you're having a glass of hot water, aren't you? That's got lemon.
Yeah, that's not
it.
food.
That's what you live on. It's almost as bad. I mean, is it as bad? It's kind of slightly better, I guess, than I'd rather have a glass of hot water with lemon juice and maple syrup and cayenne pepper than I would cabbage water.
Yeah.
And your house wouldn't smell as bad, that's for sure.
That's true, yeah. Lemon juice, that would smell nice, actually, the cayenne pepper even.
Yeah. But it's this sort of detoxy thing, isn't it? Which is bullshit.
Well, that's, I mean, you can't, you're not going to get any calories or any vitamins or nutrients or anything at all. And you can't live like that. Maybe for a couple of days, but after that, you're going to start sort of keeling over, aren't you?
And your hunger pangs, right? I mean, you are going to be so hungry.
Yeah.
And so this goes back to the core thing about it, right? If you're making such radical changes, this is why a lot of diets don't work, because it's a punishment.
Yes.
This is honestly, who the fuck could stick to this for any period of time?
No.
And by the time you finished it, you would be so desperate for a nice steak or a bag of chips and covered in salt and vinegar.
You'll be this is the thing, is that most of these things are so extreme, and some even more so as we get down the list, right? But so extreme that you just end up saying fuck it and you go to McDonald's.
Yeah,
because
they're punishments, right? They are literally, it would be like living on rations or being in that prison, or genuinely like being in a prisoner war camp.
It would be, yeah. I mean, just having lemonade or lemon juice and that's ridiculous.
No.
I mean, who the fuck comes up with this crap?
I guess if you could go, how about swapping out? And they do this with things like shakes, don't they? Where protein shakes, where you swap out one meal
Yeah.
For a protein shake. I think is it Huel, which is the big one that seems to advertise all of the supposed influencers promote Huel, right? And I can kind of see that because it's the nutritionally balanced and they're full of fiber and stuff. It's probably useful. If you're swapping out one meal a day, that I could see how that would work.
Right.
But you can't live on that crap.
No, that's...
And by crap, just before they think about suing us, I'm talking about the lemonade type stuff.
Right. The other stuff,
such things.
sure, that's fine.
Slim Fast, that was a thing.
Yes.
Do you remember Slim Fast?
I do, yeah. And I remember seeing somebody at work took that or did that for a while, and I hadn't seen him for a while, and then I saw him and I was like, fucking hell, have you got AIDS? Because he really, he'd lost so much so quickly. And again, that is a bad thing, right? You can't... Rapid weight loss is like what happens when you get really ill.
Yeah.
So why don't do that? Do it.
And the thing is, because they're not exercising, right? This is what tends to happen: is that they don't build up the sort of muscle mass to sort of compensate. So they look like they're wearing. You ever see kids that are wearing a suit? They go to a wedding, they're wearing a suit that's too big for them.
Yeah.
They kind of look like that. Their own skin looks too bad. It's baggy, and they look sallow and ill.
Yeah.
So they might have lost weight, which is good, right? But because their actual fitness has not increased, you've got to do the exercise as well. I mean, sorry to sound like a guru prick again, but
Yep. I mean, and the other thing is that you have to keep it going, and just do the Slim Fast for a while. But you're just going to put it all back as soon as you go back to your normal life.
But that shit's expensive, right? As well. And here's the other thing. Adam and I are both tightwads.
Yeah.
We're frugal. We're frugal,
there
right?
You go.
You don't need to go and buy that crap.
No.
Okay. Just fucking eat normal stuff, but eat less of it. All right.
Less of it and less processed crap.
How much is an apple?
I don't know. Yeah.
Probably about £8 now, saying, but with the food inflation going the way it is. But an apple, or a banana. I love a banana. I can't eat the bastard things though.
Oh, really?
No, potassium.
Okay.
God, that creases me up.
We took the kids
not in a good way
to an orchard, apple orchard in America a couple of weeks ago, or whenever it was. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. Bought a load of lovely apples. And they're lovely, tasty.
I do. I have an apple every single day.
There you go.
That's my dessert, right? So after dinner, before I have my tea and biscuits, my rather dull plate of rich tea, and they do a rich tea light. I mean, as if that biscuit wasn't bland and tasteless enough, right? They make a light version.
Really?
It is literally like, I think it's literally at cucumber levels, where the calories required to actually consume it with your jaw to eat it is more than the actual calories in it. But if you want that biscuit hit, you can have 3 or 4 of them, and
I suppose so.
It ain't gonna nudge the scales, that's for sure.
Right? Yeah, they just float away.
You do, like your polystyrene Wotsits. Right, what's number 7?
Number 7. I don't know how to put it. Breath. How do you say that?
I'm going to go with
breatharianism.
Breatharianism. Fuck me. He just lied on this one and said that this was the made up one because I can't pronounce that either. Just say what it says in brackets.
It says living on light. So a claim that you can survive on, and I don't know what this is, either piranha. No, sunlight, basically. So these people apparently think that just, I don't know, standing out in the sun, like they're plants.
You would starve in England, wouldn't you? Or most of most of Northern Europe,
definitely,
right?
Yeah, it's raining again.
Just open your mouth for Christ's sake, because that's all you're going to be living on. Then is rainwater.
That's just the stupidest thing. Like, obviously, humans can't. What's it called? The plants
photosynthesize.
Yeah, photosynthesize. We can't do that. Plants do. We eat the plants. We can't fucking, we can't do the
I'm Googling this now because I'm curious, right? Not least how to fucking say it. Pranic nourishment.
What's a pranic?
Okay, so it's also known as inedia, is a pseudoscientific and dangerous belief that humans can live without consuming food and sometimes even water. Fucking hell. So someone actually came up with this, right? And there are people that are proponents of it.
I mean, I have to imagine that this is one of those cult things, right?
Yeah, it's got to be a bit culty, isn't it?
Yeah, you're gonna go to some place, you're gonna pay a lot of money, and the people running it are gonna tell you, yeah, you don't need food, it's all a con. You just need to stand out in the sun and do whatever. And then everyone's doing that.
Die of sun cancer.
Yeah, well,
skin cancer.
And they're all in the back then having a big fucking steak and potato salad.
It's a bit like people who preach a lot of the sort of climate stuff, right? And then they fly around the fucking world to preach it on private jets. It's like, okay. Yeah. Do as I say, not do as I do.
Yeah, and give me all your money in the meantime. Yeah. That's obviously stupid. Yeah, we can't. We're not plants. And so that'd be like saying, we can definitely breathe underwater. It's all just a con. You know? And look, you can go and do it, and people will just drown and die. And but
the weird thing about this though is that if you're running a cult on this, right, you're gonna have to continually replenish with new members because the old ones will be dying.
Well, you get them to sign over their will first, right?
Oh yeah, but at some point when you're lying on your emaciated bag of skin and bones, you're going, I don't think this is working for me. Surely at some point,
Deliveroo. Who's in for a pizza?
Oh God!
No, obviously it's stupid, right? So
it is stupid, but is it real? Is this the bullshit one that we introduced? Who knows? Right, number 8. Okay, this sounds iffy. Sleeping Beauty diet. Sedate yourself to sleep through meals.
I can just imagine the advert for that.
Sedate yourself. Yeah. Okay, so I don't even know how to I don't know where to go with this. So weight loss via unconsciousness. So how does that fucking work?
I mean, so I usually eat my lunch at my work.
So will they suggest sleep instead and just dream that you've eaten?
Oh.
Is that what they're implying?
I suppose so. Fuck that.
What if you're not tired? Well, it probably
will be
because
you haven't eaten. I mean, how do you sedate yourself for like half an hour? Like through your lunch
I'm going to guess you're going to need to take drugs, right? Because you're not going to be able to sleep on demand. I can't, right? We talked about this off air, but the fact that neither of us can sleep on a flight.
Yeah.
And that's despite drinking, 5 Peronis and taking 2 Nitols. I still can't sleep, so this is not going to work for me.
No, that's ridiculous.
Or anyone, I'm going to guess.
I don't. I mean, here's the thing: is I would just wake up and be hungry because you can't. Those two. It's not like you can't skip a meal and with sleep. That doesn't work. So this is utterly ridiculous.
I think you can condition your body, and this is go back to our wankery again, right? But the people say they're hungry, right? Or I'm starving. Well, yeah, you're not starving. Okay, that's for starters. But secondly, right, your body gets used to eating at regular mealtime. Having regular meal times is, again, that is really, really important because your body gets used to it. And after a while, it stops going, oh, you need to feed me at 3 p.m. Right, because it knows not to expect food. It's conditioning. And I guess, but at some point, your body also has fail-safes, right? So if you're actually starving, your body's going to go, hello, I need some food, give me some fucking food. And it's going to start doing weird shit, right?
You have low blood sugar and you're going to get the shakes. And you will be asleep because you'll be falling on the floor, right? But that's just insane.
But it's a diet, right? So these are all legit diets. Part of the one, they're legit diets. So somebody somewhere has made some money.
I'm sure.
Okay, right.
All right. So we just do up to 10 because it's getting.
Let's do a 10. That sounds like a good round number.
Yeah. All right. So number 9 is and I don't know what the HCG diet. HCG. So, human. Another one that I can't pronounce. Human chorionic gonadotropin. Fuck's sake. The gonadotropin.
I tell you, neither of us could be doctors because we couldn't pronounce half the shit. Yeah, I'm sorry, sir, but you seem to have, I don't know what it is.
Chorionic dobby-doptrin.
You've got 6 months. Fuck off.
Yeah, just Google it.
I think we'd be struck off fairly quickly, wouldn't we?
Yeah. You can never be a doctor because I have no patience.
Oh, God.
Right. Huge calorie restriction plus HCG injection. Oh, Christ. Okay, so this is one of the weird injection things.
Okay, so are these drugs that people are taking?
Maybe
now?
it is, yeah. So obviously you have to stick this in your body and
so basically the injection stops you feeling hungry, and then you couple this with having a massive drop in
so you don't
calorie intake.
You probably have the lemonade as well then.
In essence, right, so you can eat less, substantially less, but you don't feel the hunger pangs that you would have through massive dieting.
It's not. I mean, maybe you wouldn't feel like I want to eat because that's obviously what it preys on your brain thing. But I'd still be like, hang on, I'm weird
psychological level, right? Person, you're gonna you're on a subliminal level. You're gonna feel subconscious level. You're gonna feel like you can't do the things that you normally do because you're not having the calorie intakes, right?
No, exactly.
So when I go to the gym, right, I know because my fitness band tells me how many calories I've burnt, right?
Right.
And if I'm consuming less calories than I'm burning in a single gym session, you're going to feel weak and feeble, and you're just not going to be able to do it, are you?
No, so yeah, exactly. I think this sort of stuff. There's a film, right, that I really don't recommend anyone watch. But if you have already watched it, then you'll know. I think it's called Requiem for a Dream.
Oh,
have you seen that?
No, I think
don't watch it.
Okay,
it's kind of about diet pills and stuff.
Oh,
it's fucking horrible, really awful. Not it's a good movie, but it fucks you up. Don't watch it.
Okay. Can I also suggest you don't watch the Bonnie Blue documentary? Because that will also fuck you up for very different reasons.
Yeah. Okay. Yikes.
Are you aware of Bonnie Blue and her work?
Vaguely, because I think we discussed it before.
We did? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe not on this show, but at some point, probably in a pub somewhere.
Yeah. If you're curious, just Google Bonnie Blue and don't blame us if you do that and then watch the subsequent documentary. You probably don't need to know, but anyway, should we move on? Okay, so number 10. I seem to get the ones that are easily pronounceable. Right, so the blood type diet, which is eat according to your ABO type, so you avoid certain foods. So it sounds like there might be some science in this, right? But I would have thought it was more linked to your gut chemistry than your blood type, right?
I mean, what's blood got to do with?
Was that so by Tina Turner?
Yeah.
What's blood got to do? Sorry.
Brilliant. Oh dear. So yeah, but maybe it has. We're not doctors, obviously. Maybe it has.
No, we're health gurus. Remember?
That's right. Yeah. We probably should get some Lycra.
Probably not. We should probably do a fucking disclaimer at this point, right? If you're stupid enough to be getting to this point, right, and thinking I'm going to try one of these diets, then that's on you, right?
Yeah, okay. No, definitely.
No, we do not endorse, recommend, or anything about anything we've said. Okay, so
no, Christ,
fucking hell, I can't believe we would even have to say that, even in a jokey fashion.
Well, you never know. You see, people are weird.
Yeah. Actually, it's not so much they're weird, they're stupid, right? But we're very much believers in the Darwin principle.
100%.
Yeah, if you're so stupid, then you probably deserve to die, and you certainly shouldn't be having kids. So somebody's at their sink at the moment listening to this, stirring their glass of cayenne pepper and honey.
Lemon. Oh God. Right. No, we're not doctors or lawyers, and go to your general practitioner for medical advice.
Yes.
But yeah, apparently, I suppose somebody came up with a list of if you're type O or. Do you know what type you? I haven't got.
I have no idea whatsoever. Yeah. I've always taken the view that if I'm in a situation where someone needs to know my blood type, I'm probably not the person to ask.
I'll be fucked.
Right, because I'll probably I'll be bleeding for starters. Probably unconscious.
Well, exactly. So unless you've got it on your phone or like a necklace around your neck.
Who's getting into your phone though, right? Because everyone's got biometrics or pins or whatever, so they're not getting in. I guess the only way you could do it effectively is have a tattoo. Everyone had to have a tattoo, but then it'd be like fucking you were at Auschwitz or something, right? Didn't they?
No.
Weird tattoos.
Then you'd put. What else can we put on there? You know, your
actually, it's
your
quite
address.
a lot when you think about it. No, because you change addresses, couldn't you?
Tell you what, put a QR code.
That's a good idea.
Right, and then you have a website that you can update with all your biometrics and all your what is it? Vital statistics.
Do you know what? That is a very good idea.
Yeah.
Why can't we do that with a QR code?
GDPR.
You'd stick it somewhere though where it couldn't be seen. Up your arse. Up your actual arse. Like you're talking about in your anus.
No. On the side of the cheek.
Oh, the inner wall of the arse cheek.
Yes.
Then I know, but who's going to want to fucking tattoo that, right?
Well, there's a special place you go and get it done, right?
I know, but
you just sit on a special printer thing, and it just
I would say the outside of your arse cheek is fairly. I mean, I don't know how often, unless you're walking around the beaches of Ireland in a thong, right? Are you?
It doesn't get that hot.
I think your data is going to be your QR code. Your personal QR code will be pretty safe, right?
I suppose.
I mean, I don't, as a rule, walk around with much of my body exposed, right?
No.
So,
I mean,
what about the sole of your foot?
Oh, that'd be itchy, wouldn't it? I couldn't do that. Like,
it'd be too ticklish.
You'd kick the person. You'd have to be sedated to even get it done.
Okay, so not.
But you mean, but the
penis?
But you could, like it.
I know. I appreciate that would only work for 49% of the. But women can have it. No, okay, probably not. I'm just no.
Did you hear about people who figured out? You know, when your fingerprint ID, on your phone, people figured out that you could do nipple. You can substitute it with a nipple because apparently nipples have unique.
Oh, that's fucking inconvenient though, isn't it? If you're in Sainsbury's doing the self-checkout, you got to unlock your phone.
I just got to get me right tit out. Hang on.
I think you'd be arrested at very least, I would imagine. Or you'd get some very funny looks.
Definitely that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know.
But no, I like the QR code thing. So yeah, that I think that would because it would, at least if you are unconscious, a medical practitioner could.
They just scan you, like a dog that's got lost, you know, with a tag.
Well, they have chips, don't they? Right? Dogs have microchips.
It's not. I mean, everyone's rushing to the EU at this point. And,
I know. Yeah.
You know, we're tracking
GDPR,
everybody.
You didn't have to have a fucking warning, a pop-up or something. And imagine that, right? Somebody's trying to save your life and there's a fucking GDPR warning, a cookie, some sort of notice thing. And you've got to read the whole thing.
And do a captcha.
Yeah. Click all the boxes that contain motorbikes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, too late. He's dead. Fuck it. I can't be arsed now.
Oh, well.
Never mind. Okay, so I think that concludes our list of 10 diets. So, what do we reckon? Do you think people would have guessed? So, should we give people a few seconds just to have a think? Let's go through a rundown in a top of the pop style. I've always wanted to do this.
Okay, right.
New in at number 1, the tapeworm diet. We should have started at 10, really. It doesn't work as the top charts, does it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, carrying on. Number 2, the cotton ball diet.
No.
Was this the fake one? Oh, and you got your train again.
Yeah, I told you they're regular. Number 3, baby food diet.
Number 4, cabbage soup diet.
Number 5, the circadian fork diet.
Number 6, the master cleanse, the lemonade fast.
Lemonade. Sorry. Oh, for fuck's sake. Number 7, living on light.
Living on light. That's got to be a song, hasn't it?
It was living on a prayer, wasn't it? Oh, we're living on light. I've got the lyrics wrong there. We're not. For some reason
I was thinking Wham, but that was Bon Jovi.
It was Bon Jovi, yeah. Well, technically you're dying on light, right, aren't you? But nevertheless. So number 7, living on light.
Yes. All right. So number 8, the Sleeping Beauty diet.
Okay. Number 9, HCG, the injections and you not starving.
Yeah. Gonorrhea injections. What was that? Oh, so number 10, the blood type diet. Eat according to your blood type.
Okay, so which one was the bullshit? All right. Do you want to reveal? Because you've probably got a drum roll thing there, right? So I'm going to let you do the big reveal.
I'm looking for a drum roll, and I don't actually.
You have one job, Eccles. One job to manage the sound effects.
That helps.
Basically, but you've gone for the basic boredom.
All right,
now.
Well, never mind then. I didn't prep that, so maybe I'll put one in later. But yeah, so do you want to do the big reveal?
Okay, I'll tell you, dear listeners, that the bullshit one was the circadian fork diet.
The small 2-pronged fork. Now,
and weirdly, it actually didn't sound that bullshit. Did it when we put it in?
So to be honest, that wasn't.
We've already registered the domain name.
Yeah, there you go. They're only $30.
Honestly, the future episodes, it'll be rather than asking for donations, we'll be please promote the circadian. It'll be some sort of multi-level marketing thing we're doing. Promoting the circadian fork diet.
You only have to sell 27 forks a week to make your money, and then you only have to pay that up. It's one of those pyramid schemes, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
MTM.
That's that.
Right.
There we are. So if you got it,
we're making money.
Please let us know, right? If on socials, go in and say, and let's start promoting the circadian fork diet.
That's right. Which isn't the weirdest of these by far, to be honest. There's much weirder ones. So, oh dear. Right.
There we go. So
the basic
before anyone does actually die.
We should wrap up.
Right. So a happy ending. So do you have a happy ending this episode?
Basically, my happy ending is that I was traveling. Actually, I traveled quite a lot. So I went to London twice in August. Met you once, and then I went to America for 2 weeks. So I've just been doing a lot of travel over the last couple of months, and I'm back home, and my happy ending is that I'm just really happy to be back at home.
Do you know what? That's a good reason as any, I think.
Yeah,
right?
Because travel is exhausting. It always sounds glamorous. Oh, I'm going across the Atlantic or whatever. It's just 20 hours of boredom.
It's unsettling, isn't it? It fucks with your internal body clock and your systems and your digestion and all that crap, doesn't it? You feel like
a turd,
crap, don't you?
Yeah, a turdosaurus.
Yeah,
as I say to my kids, feel like a turdosaurus rex. Anyway,
I like that. Yeah. You should. That should be a new character. If you're going to write kids' books, The Adventures of Tortosaurus Rex?
Yeah.
Everyone writes fucking kids' books, though, don't they? And then they call themselves an author.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck off.
Well, yeah.
You wrote 70 words.
Yeah. And then somebody else did the illustrations.
Yeah, that actual bit that requires some level of dedication and or talent. Right. Yeah. So you're not an author if you wrote a kid's book. Unless it's like a young adult thing with, 20, 30,000 words. But if you wrote one of those kids' books that is essentially one sentence per page and there's 12 pages, right?
Dog.
Cat. At least the Mr. Men books, right, had some sort of arc.
I love the Mr. Men books, yeah.
I did too. Okay, so we're going to exclude them, but that's not what we're talking about, okay? Sorry, we've gone off at a tangent.
Right, so yeah.
We should save this for the new podcast, right? Buy My Bloody Books.
That's right.
Which we will probably do. So, I'm sorry, I've jumped in on your happy ending.
Well, that's it, really. I'm glad to be home. I'm sick of travel. I'm not going anywhere for a while now. And, that's it.
It's a lot to be said for having your shit where your shit belongs, isn't there?
People are like, you spend so much time getting all your house shit sorted and your house nice and your bedroom and all that sort of stuff, and then you immediately leave it. No, I want to stay here. All my shit's here. I got my good internet. I don't have to pay for food because it's already in the fridge. I don't have to go out for dinner. It's just
you're organised, right? You know where stuff is
exactly. And my toothbrush and everything. It's all it's much nicer.
Yeah. And you're not having to you can use full size shit. You're not living all those little tramp bottles.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And everything in a suitcase and
God, don't.
Don't.
Trust me, I've been like a fucking hobo of late, and Did
we do an episode on hotels? I think did we?
I think we might have done, but if not, we will have definitely revisit that. But we are going to do a part 2 to this one. We're going to do an immediate follow up where we go on to exercise equipment and exercise related devices and contraptions, because we think there's some comedy gold in that.
100%.
Or maybe we'll do the same thing. We'll come up with a list. And see, we'll drop a dummy one in and see.
That's a good idea.
Get that. There we go. We'll do that. My happy ending is actually book related, and I have touched on this before because one of the joys of what we do, right, is getting emails from readers who said, "I read something that you did and I really loved it," and blah blah blah, and that's always good. And because it's an insular existence, and you don't get, unlike like a musician who's on a stage who gets, or a sports person, right? You get the immediate feedback from the people that you're performing to, right? The people that are appreciating what you're doing. We don't get that because we can't sit and watch someone read a book for 8 hours.
That would be
fucking weird.
That would be weird, wouldn't it?
And every time they giggle or chuckle or whatever, that would be
stand up and take a bow.
Yeah. Or they just clap. I mean, that would be nice. Okay, so we don't get that. But we do get emails. And every now and again, you get an email that kind of just sort of really does resonate. And I got one yesterday, and I'm not going to mention the guy's name for obvious reasons that will become obvious. Not obvious reasons because you don't know they're obvious, but they will become obvious. Right. And I'm now rambling.
Good to clarify that.
Right, yeah, sorry, I've overcomplicated that. The overcomplication of everything, including my explanation. So let me just read the fucking email, right? So this is from someone. Someone says, I currently seem to be going through your entire catalogue. I started on the time travel books and have just finished both Thunks, and I'm loving them. Just for reference, the first one was Meeting Mungo Thunk, and the second one was The Way We Thunk.
There you go. So he's read very good books if you haven't. I mean, if you haven't, then what the fuck are you doing? Go and get them.
I don't know. Yeah, go and read them. Seriously. Right. Going back to the email, here's the thing, though. I'm currently going through a bad patch, straying from wife, daughter, dogs, currently living on my mother's sofa.
Nice.
And the Thunk one hit so hard, I was welled up for most of it. It was like you'd written it for me personally. You just need to replace common sense with something else, which I won't mention in this because it's a personal email. But for context, I'm a 50-year-old male, and it felt like there was no way out until I started the book. By the end, I felt more positive. As a poet, I obviously like people to like my work, but not only do I love yours, but you've actually made a positive difference to my life. Thank you.
Oh, that's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, when you get something like that, because when you write, you don't really think beyond wanting to. I think we both have this view that books. A lot of people think that books are art. They're not, right? Okay, I mean some books are, but on the whole, vast majority of books, they're a form of entertainment and escapism.
Yes.
Right. And that's all we do when we write. Okay. We set out to write something. So it's an interesting story that, that has a few twists and turns, and you have characters that are interesting. And we want to make people laugh. And you want to take people away from their day-to-day world. That's right. We're not dealing with highfalutin topics, right? Either of us.
Not really.
No, there's, it's toilet humor in there and other types of stuff. But, we take our time and we try and create stuff that's entertaining overall. But we don't really think that it's having any kind of dramatic impact on anyone's life. No. So occasionally when you do get an email like this one and you realize actually, you are putting, you're helping somebody when they're in a bit of a dark time and, life is being a bit shit, and they've managed to escape that shittiness for a few hours, and that's helped them in some way. Yeah. That's good, I think.
It's brilliant, it's lovely.
It's particularly rewarding.
It is, and it's really nice when somebody goes to the trouble of actually letting you know that, right? Because like you say, we don't get the feedback, and I bet that there's for all people who have written to you, there's probably 25, 50 who didn't and also felt the same way, or just they read a book and just felt better for the rest of the day, or slept better or something. Just taken away from the dull drudgery of life, and just and your stuff is all no spoilers, right? But there's how do I say this? There's a reason that you want to read to the end, right?
Well, I hope so, yeah. Apart from maybe the first book, because I didn't know what I was doing. I thought, fuck people. I will say, actually, and I know this is supposed to be a happy ending, but this was one that really, I got an email, it was a couple of months ago now, and again, I can't remember the person's name, and again, I won't say it because, but this one was like, this person was terminally ill.
Oh, Christ.
And I know. And that kind of knocks you off your, when you get that. But they said that, they were clearly, not in a good place mentally as you would be. Yes. But they just decided to read my books, and this person had gone through, I think it was 8 or 9 of them. And they said it was just that every day that they woke up and they were looking forward to actually reading the next book, rather than the fucking, impending. I mean, Jesus Christ, there for the grace of God and all that. And to actually, for someone to take the trouble to write that email when you think, fuck, there's literally nothing in it for them. And,
nice
I have to say, the fucking email I sent back, that was one of the hardest emails. I think I've written a lot of words over my writing career, well over 2-something million. But that email was one of the hardest couple of paragraphs I think I've ever had to write. It took me over an hour to try and find the fucking way to answer that email. It's not easy. But sorry to bring the fucking mood down in the happy ending, but there we go. Okay. It just goes to show, if you're having a shit day, well, someone's probably having a shittier one.
Definitely, yeah. But well, so that's lovely it's lovely to get stuff like that, and
it is, yeah.
We really do appreciate. Like, I don't get many messages, nothing like that, right? But they get the odd one.
You do also get some weirdos as well, though, I must say. Just to balance it out, you do get some oddballs
then maybe that's a different episode. Actually, maybe that's something we'll do in our other pod, right? That's coming up at some point in this fall. We'll get back to that. But you do get.
You forgot the movie trailer voice. Coming this fall. I don't know why I did that in American accent. It only works in an American accent, doesn't it?
Couldn't do that from Manchester, could you? Coming this fall.
It would be a bit. Coming this autumn from Yorkshire. Exeter.
Right. Well, not great. Not doctors, not lawyers, and not good
Voiceover
yes.
artist, yeah. Or, okay. I think we can do the Yorkshire. I think everyone could do the Yorkshire or the generic northern accent. Sorry if you are from England.
People in Yorkshire are cringing and spinning in their graves, I suppose, now. But
I have tried to do an American accent while I'm over here, but the only one I can do is like Forrest Gump. Or do you remember the cartoon character Foghorn Leghorn?
Yeah. Well,
that's the extent. So both of them, I sound fucking insane.
See, when we go when we're going through drive-throughs and stuff, I don't want to talk to them because it just starts a conversation I don't want to have. Right? So,
oh, you're Australian?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was terrible. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, so I have tried.
American listeners for that.
I've tried to do a sort of just say as little as possible and try and do a bit of an American accent, just enough to not stir any curiosity. But it's I can't do it. I can't get away with it here either. You know, I've lived here in Ireland for 27 years and obviously haven't picked up an accent. So,
can't you just default to the Ian Paisley Northern Irish one?
That doesn't work in rural County Clare, right? So that's also weird. Yeah. You know, what you say about America, right, is that you can drive for 4 hours and you haven't left the state, right?
Yeah.
But if you drive for 4 hours in England or Ireland, what is it? So there's a new... There's about 6 different accents that you've passed through, and
100. Oh yeah,
and bread rolls have a different name.
Not just bread rolls, is it? It's like fucking everything.
Yeah,
like the name of a cake is something. It's that is very, very. I was just thinking actually from Surrey, if you drove 4 miles west.
Yeah.
You would go through, you go Hampshire, which is a bit ooh-ary, then you get even more ooh-ary as you head into sort of Wiltshire and the West Country.
Yeah.
Basically, by the time you got to the end of 4 hours, actually,
you'd be in
then you're doing something like you would, and they are very. I'm not even going to try and do that.
I lived in Cornwall for 4 years, and I did pick up that accent. Oh, God. Gonna be shot now.
Apologies to anyone listening in from the West Country. You're probably on a list now.
Well, to be honest, I was already on it.
That was a very different list that you were on. For reasons we will not go into on this episode. Primarily litigious.
Yes, there you go. All right. Well, on that note, I think... probably had enough.
We're back and we've gone long. Unsurprisingly, I don't know how long it is, but it's too long. Many will be saying way too long.
Okay,
shall we fuck off?
Yeah, let's do that then. Pub. Oh shit, we didn't do that.
Everyone's gone now. It doesn't matter, right? I mean, literally everyone's gone. There might be 1 or 2 hanging around.
Yeah, well, if they are. Don't forget to go to buymeacoffee.com/middleraged, where you can sign up for your £2 a month plan or donate the odd £5 if you like this sort of thing, want to keep the lights on, and for some unknown reason want us to keep doing this.
Also, reviews. Don't forget, you'll get that. If it's a 5-star review on platforms that allow it, an actual review, then we will read that out. But even a 5-star rating will be massively appreciated because we have to feed the algos and not on one of these fucking diets. We've been very sweary. I think I've been very sweary this episode. I don't know what it is.
So it's the
more than usual.
American air must be.
Do you think it is? I'm trying to block out the sound of bloody trains. There we go. Do you realise you're going to have to put train effects in now if people can't hear it? Because they're going to go, what's he talking about? So I'm going to have to record it and then send it to you.
Okay.
So people know what what we're referring to, what we're moaning about.
Or I'll just
Jesus Christ, we've made things more complicated again, haven't we?
Doobie Brothers.
Right, let's go. The Doobie Brothers.
All right.
I don't know if that's copyrighted, but you should definitely play out with that.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Nice one.
All right, pub
done.